Health Minister Khairy Jamaluddin said on Sunday, January 2, 2022, there is a high possibility of an Omicron wave in Malaysia. He said this in a series of tweets on Twitter, adding that the strategy is to slow down the spread of the variant to avoid crippling the public health system. However, some argue that Omicron was less severe than the Delta variant. Khairy said Omicron was indeed more infectious than Delta. The health minister said that extensive booster dose coverage, wearing face masks, tracing systems and gateway control were among the measures to slow the transmission of the highly infectious COVID-19 variant. The national infectivity rate, RT, of COVID-19 currently stands at 0.99 value. Dr. Peter McCullough, an epidemiologist who is a regular guest on the Ingraham Angle Special for the Fox News channel, was interviewed by Sean Duffy on December 28, 2021.
The scientific data now are really dominated by the Omicron outbreak, and this is a very tall but narrow peak. Now Omicron has actually broken through all forms of immunity, including natural immunity of the prior SARS-CoV-2 variants, and is breaking through the vaccines easily, as well as those who are susceptible. Now the good news is, and I'm seeing this firsthand in my practice, it is a very brief and mild syndrome. And the children, if they get it, it can be less than a day of being a little bit warm with a fever, and it's over with. It's the mildest of all the SARS-CoV-2 syndromes. It's clearly been a shift. This is great news. Recent data suggests now that the Omicron will become the dominant variant because it's replicating 70 times faster than Delta, but it's providing back immunity against a Delta infection. So in fact, Delta is going to have nowhere to go. We had the kids back at school during the Delta outbreak, which is far more serious than Omicron. Omicron's going to be so brief, it could be almost over with by the end of the Christmas break here, that the bottom line is the children need to be in school learning. A large fraction of them now are actually through it. And we simply just need to take prudent measures. Sick children should stay at home. If they become sick at school, the parents need to pick them up. Take this reasonable 1950s, 1960s common sense approach, and we can get through this together.
Meanwhile, the reopening of government schools for the third semester will be postponed by a week in January. Education Minister Radzi Jidin said schools in the Group A states will start their third semester for the 2021/2022 session on January 9th. Schools in Group B states will reopen on January 10th. The decision was made after the Education Ministry considered the situation that many parents, students, and teachers are facing due to the flooding in many states. Group A states are those which start their week on Sunday. According to Radzi, the postponement was meant to give more time to those affected by the flood to prepare for the schooling session. Talk to us and tell us if you think the government schools should remain closed due to the Omicron variant of COVID-19 or open as soon as possible. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to our channel and like this video. Share it with someone if you think they should watch this.